Hello, welcome to Benjamin Tree. Today we're going to learn how to convert non-dates into an actual date that can be used by Microsoft Excel. Perhaps you're on the internet and you're copying down a lot of data and you're pasting it into your Excel sheet, and you might have some dates that are not in the correct date form. So what we can do here is we can use three functions that we've learned in the past about text manipulation, left, mid, and right, and take those functions to pull the date out of a string of numbers that represents a date but is not in the date serial number that Microsoft Excel uses. So let's go ahead and get started. Over here in these yellow boxes, I've written up the functions that we've talked about in the past, and that way we can take a look at them while we're doing it today. So let's go ahead and we're going to start with the function date. Okay, and the first thing we need to input is the year. So if we look at the number in A2, 2014-0325, the year is the first four numbers. So we're going to use the function left. So we put the function, and the text that we're going to be using is the cell A2, and the number of characters that we want to pull is 4 because the year is 4 digits long. Okay, so we close that out, hit a comma. The next thing that we want to pull is the month. So the month 03 is in the middle of this string of numbers. So we're going to use mid. Okay, so the text we're going to be using is A2. The start number is going to be that 0. So that's the fifth number in this string of text. So we're going to put 5 to start at that 0. And we want to pull 2 characters. So that will give us the 03. And the last one we want is the day, and that's the last 2 numbers in the string of numbers. So we're going to hit right, and we're going to be using the text A2, and we want to pull the last 2 characters. Okay, so we close down this entire formula, and we get the date 3/25/2014. So 3/25/2014. And again, if we change this to just a number, or sorry, general, that's the serial number that Microsoft Excel can use to identify it as a date. But we want to keep it in short date here. Okay, so let's do that one more time. So it's going to be to equal the date. Then the year is going to be left. And the text is going to be A3 for this row. And we want to pull 4 characters from the left, which is the year. Next is going to be the month. So we're going to be using mid because the month is in the middle of this string of text. And we're going to be using this text A3. We're going to start at the 5th number, and we're going to be pulling 2 of the numbers from that. And the last one is the day. So we're going to use right, and we're going to be pulling from A3, and we want to pull the last 2 numbers from the string of numbers. Okay, so we close this down, and we get 3/26/2014. All right, so what we can do here is we can then drag this formula all the way down. So technically you go through and you could type in 3/25/2014, but if you have hundreds of dates, making this one formula can save you a lot of time. And again, if there's any changes before you copy and paste this, the formula will automatically update it for you. So if you want to practice, you can download this file, and we have a new set of numbers, but be careful when you're trying to convert this string of numbers into date. You'll notice that it's not in the same format that I was using in the first example today. If you have any questions, please leave a comment either on our YouTube channel, on our blog, or on our Facebook page. We thank you for using Benjamin Tree today, and have a wonderful day.